Hey, welcome, Gopher fans. Welcome to Molly Baum Field here in beautiful Chatfield, Minnesota. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack. We are here for a wonderful night of baseball against the Winona Cotter Hope Lutheran Ball Club. Well, the Ramblers, rather. I had to search some memory banks for that one. Tonight, we come off a win, big win here, a 3-run bomb from Benny the Bull last night, last night in Tuesday night, rather.
Tuesday.
In Rushford. Came out of that one 9-6. So Gophers 3 games this week. And we'll see if we can't get win number 2.
Yeah, number 2 on the week would be great. We come into this one, Andy, 4-4, 4-2 in the conference. Caden Boyum on the hill tonight, coming into this one with a 2.35 ERA. The curveball and fastball has some life to it, and he's looked pretty good so far.
Well, Cotter, a team that usually swings pretty good bats here toward the top of the order. And that one's going to be cut to the right field line, and it will be fair. Kale's shot's going to track that down in the corner. Going to start off with a double from John Going. So nice hard hit ball the other way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just went over to it.
Yeah, that barrel had some life into it.
Yeah, it did.
Went about 290, and he kind of, a little bit of a half swing almost, it looked like.
So Going at second base, nobody down here in the top of the first inning. We were down there at Winona Cotter last year and came out with a pretty convincing victory, but it took a couple innings for us to get going.
Yeah, I think Cotter's I know they were a young team last year. I suspect it's the same case this year. I don't know how many seniors they have.
I see Byzance is back. This is Miles Brummer. That one's going to stay on the outside. So hopefully here Caden can get in and out of innings tonight. He threw quite a few pitches the other night, or his last outing rather.
He's been stretching it out a little bit.
That one's going to stay up. Caden, noticeable velocity this year. He's throwing quite a bit harder here from the last couple of years. Of course, he's grown a little bit, put on some more weight as well.
Comes with the age.
2-0. That one stays up, but Brummer chases it up on top. I see a lot of Louisville Slugger Atlases. That is a hot bat right now, too.
Well, you can't miss it.
No. Number 2 in the Bat Bros ranking.
Well, should be able to get to that one.
Weston gets that one. Nice job getting it over there. Make sure the catch over his shoulder and hits.
Nice play, Weston.
Yeah. Schomer steps to the plate for the Ramblers. One down, top of one. There, Caden starting to find it down the middle. Just needed to settle in there. 0-1 to Schomer. That one's going to stay in. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Ooh, nice. Bender just kind of fisted him on the inside. Good pitch on the inside.
Yeah, early on here, the Cotter Ramblers are a little behind Caden. We might need to think about shifting a little bit that way.
Yeah, both shots have been to that side. First one there had a much better barrel, obviously, but if we can strand him over on second base, that'd be optimal, obviously. Ooh.
I think he thought he was going to take one there, but it had a little bit too much break to sit in there. Our wind's probably about 15 miles per hour tonight, Andy, blowing from the right field foul pole over to the left field foul pole, about the opposite of our last game, which it was blowing right into our little dugout here. It's a lot nicer night today. It's about, I don't know, what you think it is, 65 out here tonight?
Yeah.
Sunshine, beautiful day for a baseball game.
Yeah, it's, I think we had wind chills of probably around 20 degrees, so a markedly better weather night, obviously, for baseball.
Well, we won't have a doubleheader going to extra innings tonight, so
No.
we got that going for us. Not that that's a bad thing when it's 75, but when it's 25.
When it's 25, that's a different story. Yeah, I was stiff the next day from standing up and being in that cold weather. I think I might be getting old.
Well, it happens to the best of us.
Full count, payoff pitch here. Schomer at the plate. Nice job hanging. Kept his hands back and got enough of that one. Fouled it back. Productive at-bats thus far here for Schomer. Caden's brought that bender in. Looks like he's feeling much better about getting on top of it tonight.
Yeah, he's mixing it up. Good deal here already.
Ooh,
missed off
just
the
outside, nibbled out there, and he's going to give up the walk. So the runner's on first and second. Bizance is up here.
Yeah, Caden's not off to a bad start this year, but he's it's only showing 4 walks on the year, so not terrible. That was his 5th walk on the year. I'm looking at his batting stats. He has 4 walks at the plate. His control, I think, without finding this right here, yeah, he's got 11 walks on the year and 28 strikeouts. So he's making the players miss, but for him it's a little uncharacteristic to have that many walks. I've had seasons with him where he's had that many the whole year. So
yeah,
he finds that control. It's going to really go a long ways. He came in for the save down in Rushford, and he ended up walking a few and striking out a few, and he got out of it. But if he finds that groove, which it's inside him there for sure,
yep,
he's going to be real tough. Well, he's tough without the control. But.
Well, he came in really nicely on that last pitch to Bizance. He kind of handcuffed him on the inside. Nowhere to go with that one. And he brings the breaker in the upper half for the strikeout, out number 2 here in this first inning.
Yeah, as we get down through the order here, I'd like to see him kind of go to that first pitch fastball and just get ahead on those counts.
Mm-hmm.
And, all throughout all levels of baseball, getting ahead, getting that first pitch over for a strike is huge, but even more so in high school.
That one's going to stay up. One and 0, runners on first and second. Double led things off from going. Schomer walked. There you go. Took just a tiny bit off of it, and it tailed down there across the outside. Well, folks, we're hoping here our connection stays true, but boy, we've got track meet going on here, varsity and junior high tonight. So we might not have the best reception at all times, but we'll give her a shot. 1 and 2.
Well, what are we going to do here, Caden Boyum? We're going to bring the high gas, or are we going to try to drop in that big sweeper? I think it's wide open for both.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be guessing.
And nibble on that outside a bit.
We're going to go high.
Nice pitch. Good spot. And he hit a spot where he wanted to there. That's 2 and 2.
I think we were over the plate and just a little bit high. He was looking for that chase.
2 and 2, count even here. Caden looking to get this last one. Good job hanging into the tennis courts. I was telling you earlier, Chris, I was putting up this camera arm the other day on Sunday, and I heard a very familiar voice coming from the pickleball courts, and it was Flynn.
Well, he inherited his mother's cackles, so it's hard to miss that.
They were having a good time playing pickleball. Well, it takes a little something off it.
Jolene gets on me about not having the Life 360 and download it onto my phone. And I was like, well, you might like that to keep track of me, but I don't need it because all I need to hear is that cackle, and I can find you in any stadium we're at.
We've got...
And Flynn's the same way.
Caden looks like trying to go to the outside there. Oh, maybe open up a tiny bit, but...
Yep, let's go get this one here.
Well, payoff pitch. Runners on first and second. Caden trying to take this batter down. Hey! It brings the bender over on the outside. Just catches the black on the plate. Well, crisis averted. Runners stranded on first and second. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Chatfield Gophers coming up to bat. Rolling well. Scoreboard 0-0. Gophers and Ramblers will be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack. We go to the bottom of the first inning, zeros across the board. Caden gives up a walk and a double and gets out of trouble, however, gets to through the number 5 batter. Well, he's going to help his cause out right here. I've already predicted a double to the gap for Caden at this one. He's going to lead things off. That one's going to stay inside.
Well, be patient here. We need base runners. We'll take them anyway. Ramblers haven't played the pull. Center fielder's out in the left center gap. Right fielder's way off the right field line.
Cade's going to go to right field with that one. Hit pretty well, but back on it. He is the right fielder, and that's going to be the first out.
Good swing.
Like the approach. That'll bring up Weston Nolte. First baseman today.
Yeah, Weston's off to a good start on the year, hitting .333.
That one's going to stay inside.
Somewhere in Cyberland, Big Cat saying, "Where that one?"
Had a little conversation with Caden a couple days ago.
It was his birthday.
Yep, it was his birthday, and that one's going to come down Main Street for a strike. 1-1 to Weston. He's excited to get up to Concordia and get on the field again. Going to play football up there this fall. Weston, good swing on that one. Again.
Oh, nice catch out there.
Boy, he's going to range to get that. Well, he really had to go after that, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like our approach, though. We're waiting for that, a little bit slower offering here today. We're letting it come to us and letting the ball travel in and Shooting it the other way, 2 hard hit balls.
Yeah, we can live with.
We got something. We're talking about the pitcher's delivery here. I don't know. Chris doesn't like the something about it we're talking about.
Well, we've got nobody on base, so he really doesn't have to come set. And I don't know if he doesn't like the way that he's coming to his glove and then, you know, the movement of the hands or what. And Lance with a little added Jeopardy theme. Well, 2 down here, bottom of 1, tied at 0. That'll bring up Jack Dornack to the plate.
Well, he does have a little bit of a spite and does have a little bit of a strange delivery, so.
And I think what the gist of it was is I don't know that Chris thought he was getting his foot on the rubber. There he goes. That one will stay there for a strike.
Probably a good take. You want to make a guy change his delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to throw a strike, and he
Yep.
came right down Broadway there, so.
That one will stay outside. Not a bad sweeper on him. If he can find some location here. Jack, sit back and hit that one hard. That'll stay up. A lot of wind blowing out. Well, see if we can't.
Yeah, it's maybe shifting out a little bit there, isn't it?
Ooh, like to see him bring that same pitch. 2-2 here, counts even for Jack Dornack.
Yeah, I don't know what he didn't like about that one, but he took it.
Got a little slasher down the left field line with that. Gonna hit that one up the middle. Nice stab by the second baseman. He's gonna get it over to first base.
Heck of a play.
Really good play, Jack. Hit her hard, boy. Just laid out at second base to get that one. And a 1-2-3 first inning here for the Gophers. Took a heck of a nice play. We hit the ball hard pretty much all 3 times here. So things are, I think, going to look pretty darn good here going forward. But we'll go to the top of the second inning with the Cotter Ramblers up at bat. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the second inning. Ramblers up. Will Peterson will step to the plate. He is at second base. And how many times have you seen a guy make a diving stab at second base and then come back with a hit? That was a very nice play.
It was a very nice play. I don't think Jack was impressed.
No. Wasn't his favorite play. I know that. But, you know, keep hitting the ball hard and good things are going to happen.
All right, let's do a little shifting here, guys. Always got to be moving out there on the baseball field.
There's Nafee. 0-1.
Well, Nafy's looking. He knows.
Job hanging straight back with that foul. 0-2, however. And he may just see something even higher in the register or kind of wrap that around. Little back door.
Well, we'll see what he goes to. Not a way to elevate.
There we go. First strikeout victim here in the top of the second inning. One down. Bublitz will step to the plate. Takes a little something off that. Boy,
Yeah, if he can command the
Yep.
first pitch curve on these batters, it's be a long night for him.
nice location down in the zone. Boy, brings that just 3-4 inches higher there, and it's going to be a tough call for that ump not to make that strike there. 1-1. Going to go to the right side. Johnson's going to knock it down over to Weston.
Way to
Good
stick
job.
with it, Chase.
Good job hanging.
Quick 2 outs. Good start.
That's how we like it. What, about 6 pitches? Burns will come to the plate. Caden going to stay inside. What I do like about how he's working tonight is he's not afraid to go on that inside, and he's finding spots there. Not hitting the batters, obviously, but making them think about it on that inside half.
Burns is looking to shorten up. He's choked up on the bat. We'll see, but I would project a ground ball to the right side here.
Ooh, that one's going to come inside for the first strike of this at-bat. 2-1 to Burns. And he's going to flare one over to right field, and Kale will not get that one. He's going to throw back behind him.
Got him.
Back pick from first base. And he is out. Heads up play. Weston got back to the base. Looks like he should. And a nice job by Kale throwing him out there. Well, Burns had a bleeder over in right field and got a little off path there at rounding at first. Kale made him pay. So 1 hit. However, no damage done. We go to the bottom of the second. 0-0 Gophers and Ramblers. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Score still tied here, 0-0. Chase Johnston will step to the plate. That one's going to stay up. Got that pretty nice little sweeper. He just trying to get that one down in the zone a little bit.
Yeah, have a little bit trouble controlling his offerings here.
That one will stay up. 3-0 to Chase Johnston. Heck, we'll take a base runner anyway right now.
Yeah, I'm going to imagine he's got the full stop here. Won't be swinging.
That one's going to stay up.
Get on and get him in motion.
Well, speaking of just mechanically look like he's a little bit off. Maybe just needs to bend over and throw that thing. Usually just a little tweak here and there. Nonetheless, we got our base runner we wanted. Chase Johnston over at first base. Carter Schlink, good cut there, straight back. Nobody down here in the bottom of the second inning. Ooh.
It was close.
Hey.
It was close. Small lead, and he still got close.
Give it to him. He didn't step back on the bag. You and I always talk. That's the best time to throw it over there.
Yep.
Throw it right away.
There he's going. Good jump. Should be in there. Oh.
And they're going to get him at second base. Yeah, you're right. He did have a good jump. So one down, 0-2 here to Carter Schlink. Oh, that's too bad. That was a good pitch hit the other way,
I
too.
think it's, I'm big proponent of the head first slide over the years, and I think it's sometimes tough for those umpires to see that when you slide in kind of feet first at that angle and kick a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
You're down and away from the throw on the right-hand side of the bag with your left hand. A lot harder to tag you out. And it looks, when you're safe, like I think he was there. Chris had a better view than us, but, it's a little easier.
Difficult to see that cleat against the bag, really.
Yeah, you got to kind of protect your knee, so.
Oh, Carter Schlink's going to wear one here. We're going to get a runner around first base. That'll bring up Cale Schott. Cale with a nice outfield assist here to throw a runner at first base this last top of the first inning. Took a little too big of a round, and Cale a good job hustling to get that ball in the first place. Nice throw over to Weston. Got him at first base. Carter Schlink at first base with a okay lead. Ooh, high fly ball to left. Come on, baby. Gone. Hey. Attaboy, Cale.
Shot.
Well, that's the way to get off the schneid there, Cale. Attaboy.
Yeah, Cale had a pretty good game on Tuesday. He's starting to heat up. I thought he got handled on that one. It didn't sound very good.
You did, yeah.
But it carried a long ways.
Nice. So Gophers here after a hit batter. Cale hits one. Hey, that seems to be a popular spot to hit them all right down that left field line at that light pole.
Got her 302, and that's all you needed.
Young, it's a young Dornack over there getting the ball, isn't it?
It looks to be Lane.
Yeah.
That one probably rolled a long ways.
Nathan with a cut there. Maybe up just a tad, but he takes a good swing at her. 2-0 Gophers. Bottom of 2. One down. 0-2 to Nathan. Yeah, it sure looked like a really nice pitch for Cale to hit on that one.
Yeah, middle end. Got around on a nice.
Got there.
Don't know what he was swinging, but it sounded more woodish than it did metal when it came off the bat.
I think it was the Icon, that Rawlings Icon, and it has a different, just a little bit different sound here from end here toward the end, but the sweet spot on them is just ridiculous. I might have been doing too much research on bats, and
Maybe so.
that is the number 3 bat on the Bat Bros scale, I believe.
The Bat Bros. That'd be the job to have, huh?
Rate bats and hit dingers and that kind of thing. Ben Carrier evens the count at 1 apiece. Benny with a big hit the other night in Rushford.
Yeah. Benny really got a hold of one there.
That one's going to stay out. Yeah, with Benny, he just needs to get going and moving in the right direction. He'll be just fine.
Well, I think he did that Tuesday, so nothing like a dinger. And get all of it to get the confidence going.
2-1 to Ben Carrier. That one's going to stay inside. 3-1. And Benny's pitch, only his. That one's going to take a little bit off of it. Right down Main Street. Nice job coming back. Get Benny on base here just from a... and he's going to go up on top and get that strikeout. Well, end of the bottom of the second inning for the Gophers, but a 2-run blast by Cale Schott brings he and Carter Schlink around, and the Gophers go up 2-0. We'll go to the top of the third inning right after this. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack. Well, we go to the top of the third inning. Gophers leading this one 2-0 over the Ramblers. Bowers at the plate. Caden with a quicker inning here. A little quicker inning in the second. We'll see if he can't get out of here with minimal pitches here.
Yeah, he's coming into the inning with 36 pitches. Not in terrible shape. We've talked about it before. It's nice to get out of one around 15 or less if possible, but yeah, it's not always possible.
Well, he's up 0-2 right now on Bowers, and we're getting down toward the bottom of the order, and Kate would just like to deal and get these guys. Bowers going to hang.
Make them catch up to the fastball, Caden. Sometimes, you get to the bottom of the order, a little less experienced players, a little younger. You're doing them a favor by slowing it down.
That one's going to come right up the middle. Nice hop here for Carter Schlink. High throw, however. Jack's hustling down there. Ooh, boy.
Jack, if you would have thrown it to him, we would have had him.
Goings steps to the plate. Runner on first base. Nobody down here. Goings with a double down the right field line is first at bat. Ooh, a little something off that. Trying to make him chase on that outside. A lot of signage over there from third base coach.
I don't see him running, but I've been wrong before.
That one's going to stay just out. Ooh, that one stays out. Well, Caden just come back with a strike here. A little ground ball action. Give one of them at least. There you go. 3-1.
Yeah, I think Caden, the way he's throwing to him here is kind of reminiscent of a Sandy Koufax quote. I don't know if you've heard this one, Andy. He said he went from a good pitcher to a great pitcher when he stopped trying to make him a double play ball. That was that one we should have turned. That was lapse there. That was a lapse.
Yep, good hard hit ball there. Chase was kind of caught in the middle. He didn't know if he's just going to go to the base himself and push off or not, but he was already almost to the base.
Yeah, but back to Koufax, he said he became a good pitcher to a great pitcher when he stopped trying to make him miss it and tried to make him hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust the stuff.
Put him in play. Well, we're going to pop up to left side here. Oh, Carter Schlink just about comes up with that one.
Go ahead and run through that one. That's a play we got to have too. Should be out of this one here, but still got one out. Runner on first. We're okay.
Yeah, Going's on first base. That might be one of the ones I could see trying to steal him. He looks like he probably can. Probably a pretty decent runner.
Yeah, we're about the right distance to the bag, but both the shortstop and second baseman are too deep. They're beyond double play depth.
Hey, and Caden's going to come across with that. Oh, and 2. We're on first base. That one probably just nipped the inside corner. We just put that tag down.
And with the lefty here, just bring the gas. Make him hit your best pitch.
Nice job. You called it. Yeah, good job hanging on that at bat, though. It's
just got a piece.
Yep. Well up and 0-2 there.
Do the old shake off and bring another one even harder right here.
Moved himself in right on top of the plate. And he's going to pop that one over to the left side once again. Braden Horseman and Chase not going to get to that one.
Yeah, we have a couple there now, guys. Make some adjustments in the field. Reposition yourself.
One down here in the top of the third inning. Gophers lead this one 2-0 after a shot to left field from Cale Schott. Going to call time at the plate.
Give him a check over there.
It's all right. You're still up in the count, 1-2. Tried to wrap that one around, come in back door. Runner at first base, one down. We'll see if we can't turn one up or get that lead runner.
He's bouncing. Come over there on that bounce, and he's a dead duck.
Yep. Ooh.
Just like that.
Nice.
Right side of the bag, he might have had him. And Caden knew it, too.
Watched a couple of old games here recently, and goes away with that cutter. 2 apiece here. Cotter doing a pretty good job extending at bats here so far in the first 3 innings.
Schomer's having a nice at bat right here.
Nice throw right at the bag.
Yeah, we're really got to improve on our middle infield here, getting to the base. We've struggled with that this year. Perfect throw, he was dead to rights.
That one hit right
Nobody
at
there.
the base.
Nobody there.
And Jack, the right thing, yeah, you throw it down.
Man.
Well, runner at second base and going now. Full count. Going to hit it to the right side. Kale's going to come in hard. Going to get under his glove. Going to roll toward the fence. The first run of the game is going to score for Cotter. And we'll bring Schomer around for a triple. Carter Schlink stays down on that one. So,
yeah, and the miscue costs us a run.
Well, 2-1 now. Gopher's still up in this one. Yeah, that one just stayed right on the ground, never came up a bit, and just went under Kale's glove.
Well, the runner got to second on our lack of covering there, and Kale had to come in and try to throw him out. And our field's nice, but there are some rough spots out there, and it's sometimes hard to charge that hard and make a play and get a clean hop. And I think he was expecting a hop and didn't get one in that case.
Ooh, that one's going to drop in there, just down. Wow, I'd like to see Caden get up 0-2 on a couple of batters and throw that one. They're not going to touch that breaker.
No.
Bottom dropped right out of it. Going to come down Main Street.
But with all that, Andy, we're still up a run here. We can get out of this one.
There's that bender again. Carter Schlink tries to get to the hole. Horseman fields that cleanly. Second run of the ball game for Cotter. Ties things up at 2 apiece in the top of the 3rd inning. None of these guys have tried to do a whole lot. I mean, tried to overdo it at the plate. They're just, the last couple of batters just hung in there and hit the ball. Hit a couple of spots where we weren't. Runner on first base, 1 down. Caden's going to step off. Bizance steps out. Maybe one here to be a tiny bit careful with. Going to come in and really jam him up.
Oh, my.
Oh, Cole couldn't get it out of his glove. Kind of double clutched. Runners on first and second now.
Clean her up and get it out here, boys.
Yep.
Clean her up.
Well, this next play. We'll get this one. 1 down. Gonna square. Jack's gonna back pick. Bizance was kind of.
Well, again, we got to be on the base. Got to be on the base on the back pick.
Yeah, some of this here is just
lack of playing time, and I haven't played a lot at the varsity level.
Good pitch on the outside. Yeah, as Weston and Jack look at each other, kind of give those little the cues to each other. They'll get in sync over there. Same with the third baseman. We just gotta get on the same page in a couple of spots. Ooh, nice pitch down there.
I thought he went.
Whew.
Thought he went. Yeah, Cole on that error. I think he thought he dropped the ball. I think he must have hit a part in his glove that he didn't feel because it was in his glove the whole time.
He was looking down pretty hard for it. Caden gasses it up a little bit, stays high. Evens the count at 2 apiece. 2-all here in the top of the third inning.
And Cole's kind of getting his feet wet over there. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think historically he's played mainly shortstop. I don't know that he's played a lot of third.
Yeah, he's been playing short here quite a bit in the past. Well, that one's going to catch the outside, and Jack also brought that glove back in pretty hard. Helps him get that strike. Well, that's another strikeout. We get 2 outs here. We can get out of here tied up. Be in good shape. Ooh, doesn't miss by a whole lot there. Yeah, Cotter hitters really love that inside of the batter's box, so they're not too far off the plate.
No.
And one foul on the right field line. First base coach probably have to do 10, 12 push-ups there for not fielding cleanly. Ooh, that one must have stayed up just a bit. 2-1.
Well, that was the one that looks like a strike from our angle. But he said it was up.
Yeah, One's going to stay out. Well, 2 down, touch a base, any base here. Everybody just stick in front. We can get that third out here. Should be able to induce a ground ball with something right down the middle. And he is going to come right down Main Street. Well, it looked like Caden might have been out of here quick in this inning. Cotter's a couple of nice breaks for them and have stuck around in some at-bats. Oh, Caden outside on that one. And he knows he just got to open up and didn't come to it. Bases are juiced.
Yeah, it's tough when you're out there pitching and you see a couple of plays that should have been outs and you start saying, I should be out of here, but you got to learn to control what you can control, and easier said than done.
Yep. You just got to, starts him off with a breaking ball. Yeah, just forgetting about that last one and coming back to it. And like you said, it is more difficult than one might think.
It's a good start. I don't think he liked that curveball. I think I would come back to that.
I'd leave it up top like he just did, too. 0-2, 2 down here. Caden looking to get out of this one. Sets. Delivers.
There it was.
And there's the curveball. Went a little bit further down in the register. Well, Cotter comes back. Couple of miscues here in the field. Nets them a couple of runs. We go to the bottom of the third inning, tied up at 2 apiece on the Roland Wells scoreboard. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Braden Horseman steps to the plate for the Gophers. Cotter ties things up here in the top of the third inning. 2 apiece now, Gophers and Ramblers. Good cut there from Braden Horseman.
Well, if you remember, Andy, when we were here for the Ice Bowl, Braden had the all-time record for putouts in left field.
Yep.
He had about 9 in one game.
Ooh, that was going to stay on the outside. It's been putting a lot of nice balls here across the plate.
Well, Braden's off to he's hitting here, but take the opportunity to, commend him for his excellent defensive play. He saved us the game over in Plainview. Made a really nice play in the gap that would have cost us a couple of runs and made that game really close. And then he's just been playing really solid. And he's gotten a lot bigger and stronger, and he's been hitting the ball pretty hard too. So he's off to a good start on the year.
Swing looks a lot more comfortable. He's going to get a piece of that one, but the catcher's going to hang on. That'll be the first out.
Well, sometimes there's nothing you can do about that. That was a good swing. Just missed her hair.
Well, Caden Boyum steps to the plate. Hit one pretty well to the right fielder, his first at bat. And the right fielder is way off the line right now.
Yeah, the center fielder's over about 50 feet from where he played him the first at. He's creeping back that way now. But
Caden's going to go to the right side, picked up at the second baseman. 4-3 put out for the second out of the bottom of the third. Weston Nolte comes to the plate.
Weston hit a really nice ball last time up, and right fielder made a really nice play running back on the ball and got there just in time. We've been giving that right side some action so far.
Yeah, definitely almost looked like they're playing a shift over there in center and right. If somebody smokes one in that left center field gap, they're going to be running for days.
It's an interesting alignment. Center fielder's way deep and the right fielder's way over and way shallow. Well, not way shallow, but shallow.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough ask for that left fielder to cover that whole side over there. Oof.
Yeah, they're bringing him over a little bit. At least they're telling him to.
So we probably don't have quite as many pull hitters in this year's lineup. Weston with a good shot down the right field line.
Just too much hook.
Well, that will be foul.
Too much hook on that one.
Good cut, though.
Well, Jack's got his gear off, so he plans on hitting this inning.
He's willing it. Two all, two down. Bottom of three. Weston Nolte at the plate. That one's going to bounce in front of the plate. Two and two, Weston Nolte looking to keep this inning alive. And
maybe it'll drop in there.
Pop one over to the right side.
Yes.
That is going to fall. Well, Weston, nobody touched her. It looks the same in the book. Well, Jack was right. Talked himself right into it.
We'll see if he's as patient as he was the first at bat.
Yeah, Jack hit that one pretty hard. Good play by the second baseman to lay out and get him at first. Center fielder moving a little bit on Jack here. And he hit one right up the gut. Nice hard hit ball. He liked that one right off the bat.
Yeah, you see what who is playing center today out there for Cotter. I don't have the maybe I do have the positions. That's Guzzo. Guzzo is doing a nice job out there. You notice that he's moving depending on who's up. He's not just anchored right behind second base and not moving.
Yep.
That's what a good outfielder does. can tell he's played some outfield.
Chase Johnston to the plate. Nice breaker. Mixed that one up nicely. Hadn't thrown that in a while and gotten it across consistently. Comes back with it here to start things off. Like to see Chase hit one hard.
Well, Chase has been roping the ball down the right field line consistently so far this year. And the way we are aligned here, this could play into a couple runs.
Well, if he brings that breaking ball again and he keeps those hands back, he could really push one down there.
Got Ryan Rindles over at first running for Jack. We can test those long legs out and see if he can wrap around all the way to home here.
And he's going to swing and miss. Gopher strand a couple of runners after 2 hits in a row here from Jack Dornack and Weston Nolte. We go to the top of the 4th inning, tied at 2 apiece on the Roland Wells scoreboard. Gophers 2, Ramblers 2. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the 4th inning, tied at 2 apiece with the Ramblers. Burns steps to the plate. Offering there from Caden. Strike down Main Street. Start ahead, stay ahead.
I did the old carried on my 2nd inning into the 3rd inning, and now my book's all messed up, Andy, I tell you. It's a good thing I'm not the official scorekeeper for tonight's game. You know, we're talking about our advanced age, and it gets difficult to do 2 things at once, apparently.
I did that at the softball game the other night. I was going along just fine in the 4th inning, and all of a sudden I'm writing in the 5th, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, fortunately, the girls 10-runned them, so we were in and out of there, and my scorebook didn't matter whatsoever.
Well, I like to think of myself as a advanced baseball mind, and so far I'm failing over here on that end. But, you know, one trick on the scorebook that I've seen some old-timers do that maybe I'll have to institute is once the inning's over, you take the squiggly line down the rest of the up or down, whatever row you're in. That way, when you go to screw it up the next inning and play in the same inning, you can't do it.
That is a Molly Bomb move right there.
Yeah.
He does that.
Well, good reason. You know, you just don't do what I just did there. And
it happens. Well, that was going to bounce in front of the plate.
Goes back to the adage, work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to rewrite the whole inning twice.
Well, Bowers steps to the plate.
Bowers hit a pretty good ball over to shortstop last at bat.
Quick throw over.
I will say one thing about the Ramblers. They are getting pretty healthy leads over there.
Yeah, they are.
If Caden's pretty crafty on the mound, I'm going to predict he's going to get one of them if they keep it up. That's a good lead there.
That one stays up. Bowers just could not talk himself into hanging off of that one.
Or a back pick. We're going to get one tonight, Andy. I'm making the call right now. We're going to get a pick off or a back pick.
Going to come back, kind of cut him in the inside with that pitch.
Yeah, we got to stick to the
0-2.
fastball here. He's been way behind both of those. Timing's off.
Nobody down, top of 4. Gophers tied up with the Ramblers. Bowers is going to hang on. Now I was going to tell that story a couple innings ago here when Caden's making that good move over to third base. Thane Miners in a playoff game went over there I don't know how many times in one at bat, and it probably was a smart idea initially because Drew was at the plate and Henry Getke was on first base. They had the hit and run going from right away. He threw over there at least 4 times in that at bat.
Well,
he actually had a very nice move, quick on the mound.
Yeah, he did.
They ended up successfully getting the hit and run going, but it's a fairly long at bat.
Even a little longer lead here. Might be. Should have it.
Push one to center field. Back is Ben Carrier.
So
gonna get that one in.
A nice play,
nice.
Ben. I don't know if you noticed it, Andy, but we talked about center fielder for Cotter, and Ben. You know, he saw those first couple swings, and to his credit, he took 6 steps to the right field gap. If he hadn't done that, that ball would have been in there for a double.
You know, Benny's played a fair amount of ball too, but it's moving up to the varsity level, he's getting his feet wet as well.
Well, he's feeling good after the big homer on Tuesday, so all is well in Ben's world.
Oh, Benny.
That'll carry you for a week for sure.
Yep,
right?
maybe
you get a varsity home run.
He might have called up Luke right away after the game and said, "Hey, did you get one?" Little competition between the two of them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Little foul ball, trying to get in the back door of the dugout over there.
Goings went right side first couple at bats. 1 double on the day.
And he's choked up quite a ways on the bat. 0-2 to him.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if he's going to bunt here.
And he's going to pop one over to third base. They're going to go to second, over to 1.
Not
in time, but better here.
That was a good turn.
Good job.
Good turn. Good job, guys.
Make sure that first one. Cole came up with it, got out of his glove right away. Good throw over to Chase Johnson at second.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of the 2-strike approach where the guy chokes up anymore just to put the ball in play.
A little bit of a throwback there for Going. He was choked up, a lot.
Yeah, he was. There was a couple fists underneath his 2 hands.
Well, 2 down. Runner on first base. Cuts that one off to the left side. 0-1. Coach Baum out of the dugout like a rocket.
Swing kind of reminds me of, speaking of Ben, the swing kind of reminds me of Luke's swing.
Yeah. Yeah, that he's going to cut a couple off over to that side. Ooh, that's going to be a tough play. Caden's going to come over. Ooh, going to flip it over for the out. Whoa.
He wanted to call him safe for a second. I think he got the right call.
Well, a 1-3 put out to end things here after a couple of base runners here. Almost a double play, but Caden gets over there. Boy, that's a tough area there, kind of no man's land. Caden got a good jump on it and flipped it over.
He kind of overran it and had to find it. Well, it worked out. Wasn't pretty, boys, but we got the job done.
What could go wrong? Well, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning right after this. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Gophers tied up with the Ramblers, 2 apiece. Carter Schlink walks to the plate. He was hit by a pitch his last at bat. Came around to score on that Kale shot home run. Nice aggressive cut right away for Carter.
Yeah, Carter got hit by pitch that last thing, like you mentioned, and he's kind of one of them guys in the Seth Getzinger mold who he seems to get found all the time, in the spine usually.
I'll get your bat down.
And as you saw there, he's plenty happy to stand there and take it, too. He's not afraid to take a pitch.
Try to gas it up just a little bit there. Stays high. 2-1 count to Carter Schlink. That one will stay up as well. Hitter's delight.
I think we need the base runners here. I might even consider the take here for, I know Coach Baum, I didn't see him give any signs, but he knows we need them runners. Good take.
Well, as Craig Erke would say, coffee can. You just want something where you want it. Don't go chasing. Carter, good job hanging in there. Foul ball. That one definitely came off close to the connection piece on the composite there. Just a pleasant evening at Molly Baum Field. That one will stay up. Good at bat for Carter Schlink. That'll bring Kale Shot to the plate. You like to see Kale just come back with a nice shot up the middle or over to the left side.
Yeah, so Kale, he's off to a pretty good start here this game, obviously, with the home run, and he's had a really good game down in Rushford. Now, this is the part where you don't want to try to get huge again. Just keep sticking with what you're doing and
hit her hard.
And hit a line drive.
Well, apparently he likes Winona Cotter. He hit a bomb down there last year, too.
That's true. That was a good swing. A little off the curveball, but he wasn't trying to jack it up there. It was just a good level swing.
Signs from Coach Baum over there. Carter Schlink on first base after the walk. Not a bad move over there.
We're creeping into that time of the night here on Molly Baum Field where it's tough to be a first baseman because you're looking right into that sun.
Yeah, just past 6 o'clock here, about 6:07, and good breaker.
Must have caught the corner. A tough pitch. Good pitcher's pitch there. Not much you can do with that one.
Well, again, they've got the outfielders in that deep center field position, and the right fielder quite a ways over from the line. On paper, you should be able to defend it there, but it just, if he's going to throw that breaking ball and somebody's going to stick the bat out there and go with it, Carter's definitely going to get himself at third base. Ooh.
That was a good pitch.
Good curveball. Kale will go down on strikes.
Well, Kale shouldn't be overly surprised. You hit a bomb and you're going to get yourself a dose of 3 curveballs. Drewby saw a number of those at-bats last year. He didn't kill Coach Baum, luckily, which... There.
He's going to be safe.
That a way to get moving, boys.
0-1 here to Nathan Allen. Carter Schlink steals second base. He's all set. Kind of, sort of. Steps off. Regathers.
I had mentioned the head-first slide gives that umpire a little bit better view and you a little bit better ability to steal that base, but Carter really kicked some dirt there. He got an eyeful.
That one right down Main Street. Spighton starting to find himself a little bit here in the later, kind of the middle of the game. Struggled just a bit right away finding his pitches, but he's
Yeah,
he's finding some location now.
He was dialing about 50% strikes the first 2 innings. He's been about 70% since.
Nathan hangs on there, and that outside pitch might have been a ball, but Nathan with 2 strikes, good job getting a piece of that.
You know, Spiton's at 55 pitches on the night, 35 of them for strikes. 36, I guess.
Gets a piece of that. Nice job. Put the tail on that fastball on the inside half. Nathan's going to go down in strikes. That'll bring up Ben Carrier.
Nice base hit. Get that runner in.
I will say I'm dealing with a new camera arm I installed there this weekend, so I'm a little bouncy here and there. We're on a new ride.
Well, it's a little different feel when you're stabilized from the wall versus the floor.
Exactly. Well, this allows me to carry one thing up here instead of 3 or 4. Ooh, takes a little something off that one.
I think Ben wants that one back.
Ooh.
That was a nice one to hit.
You're probably going to see a breaking ball here. 1-1.
Now wait on it. Shoot it through that big hole on the right side. Get us that run.
Oh, it comes with the gas on the outside half.
Well, it seems like he's throwing a little harder here
Yeah.
as he's got into the game.
And I don't know, like we talked earlier, we don't know exactly how old these guys are, but if it's a young guy, maybe he just hasn't had a whole lot of innings. He's just getting himself feel comfortable here, and he's locating that breaking ball much better now. Well, Benny goes down on strikes. Gophers strand Carter Schlink at second base. We'll go to the top of the 5th inning, tied 2 apiece on the Rolling Well scoreboard. Ramblers and Gophers tied up. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Top of the 5th inning. Things still tied up at 2 apiece. Schomer steps to the plate for the Ramblers. And there we go.
Yeah, this will probably be Caden's last inning. He's able to make it through it. 87 pitches coming into the 5th inning here. That'll help. Oh, got to field that ball out front.
Well, Schomer, nice shot down the line. Yeah, Caden had things rolling here and ran into a little bit of trouble last inning and got his pitch count up. I think we had, I want to say Raymaker warming up last inning.
Yeah, Raymaker did a nice job down in Rushford, and Caden threw an inning down there too.
Big lead over there for Schomer. Going to catch the outside. Byzance was not a fan. Or he hit the ball hard a few times when we played him last year too.
This is going to be our pickoff right here, Andy.
Little lean. Oh. Good block back there by Jack.
He's catching more on the chest protector this year, and he hasn't come home with arms full of bruises.
That's no fun. And one's going to stay across the outside for a strike. Couple of good pitches to hit. I don't know if he's waiting for him to take off at first base or what. 1-2 to Byzance. Schomer at first after that shot down the left field line. And he's going to get him on the outside, and he a couple of words there for Blue.
All right, guys, let's get to that double play depth here and roll one over.
One down, top of 5. That one will stay up. That one will stay. Left-handed batter in there, kind of tough to back pick on that, but Schomer is taking a little bit more freedom every time here down at first base.
Yeah, he's hopping now.
Good cut, back pick.
Got him. Ooh.
Just got his hand back. Boy, nice shot down there.
Chris
Quick throw.
Had to think about that one. I think the call was probably right, but it was close.
Good shot down there.
That's an old coach's habit to yell, got him, to kind of talk that umpire into it.
Yep.
You can get that in his brain before he starts thinking about what he saw. Sometimes he'll go along with it.
Well, Schomer back, and he's wiping the sweat off his brow. He's like, oof, I didn't make that second out at first base. 1-2. That one will stay up.
Well, Guzos went down twice looking here. Maybe we make it 3.
Count even at 2 apiece. Oh, and he's going to go on the inside. Took a little off that one. Jack helped turn that thumb up. Made it look pretty. Peterson steps to the plate for the Ramblers. Runner on first base, and we'd just like to get ourselves out of here. Schomer with another pretty good lead. That one's going to cut across, and Jack brings it back and frames for a strike.
Calls now.
Caden tries to nibble a little further out even. I hear Jolene here.
There it is. Life 360 cackle.
Little cut off there past the tennis courts into what was formerly known as Lake Baum. It did not make the Minnesota DNR Lake Finder in the last couple of years. No fisheries survey on that. Ooh, good spot. 2-2 evens that one up just outside.
Just missed. Good pitch.
Good location and movement there. He's got that little cutter moving away.
Don't get him too comfortable there. He's jumping around.
And that's going to push the count to full here, 3-2. Schomer gets down there, but he took a couple extra hops.
Yeah, wasn't anything we were going to be able to do about that one. He got a big jump, and the pitch was way outside.
And first base open. He's going to walk him, and that'll get runners on first and second. Still 2 down. And we'll see what we've got here. Looks like Coach Baum is going to bring in another arm. Well,
he's got another.
It's 110 the
Yeah.
cutoff, or is that the playoff cutoff? I cannot recall. If he starts this batter, he can
finish.
revert back. Yeah.
Yep.
And he's going to stay in there. Bublitz steps to the plate. So Caden's sitting at 104 and pitch counts. I think that rolls to 115 playoffs.
It goes up.
Yep. Much better night to throw that many pitches here tonight, that's for sure. Starts him off with a strike. 1-2, or actually 0-1, 2 down. That one's going to be down and away. So yeah, as we talk pitch count here, as long as he is starting that batter under a pitch count, and then he reverts back to
You can just
where he started.
finish. He's locked himself in with 4 days of rest here, regardless of.
Yep. Well, I might have to run the tens unit up to him here tonight.
He looks pretty comfortable so far.
Yeah. One and two.
I think he went.
Ooh, he off. Ooh, pretty close to an offer. And he's not going to get the call. However, you're going to even up at 2 apiece. Well, Caden, just come down Main Street. Let your defense do the work for you. Or get the strikeout. Either way is fine. Ooh, just down in the register. Full up here. Payoff pitch coming from Caden. Comes right down the gut, and that is going to be ball
That'll do
4.
105, Andy, is
Yep.
the count for.
Well, Caden's going to get himself 4 2/3 inning of work, and before he pulls out. And we'll see who Coach Baum is bringing.
Maybe you go to Weston for a batter and get us out of this jam.
A little meeting on the mound. He can take a little bit of time as far as a timeout's concerned, and then switch his pitcher.
Got to go to a strike thrower here.
Yep. We're down there in the order. We just need to go after him, like you mentioned. Strikes. Just throw strikes and get him out of here. Well, looks like Ben Carrier is going to come in.
Well, I think Coach Baum asked the boys what they thought, and they went with Benny the Bull.
So Benny, last time I saw him throwing La Crescent, was throwing some pretty good gas, though.
Well, Benny's got himself 1 inning this year and sporting that perfect 0 ERA.
Yep.
So.
Going to take the old relief roll. Runners on first and second.
Well, we need him to come across the plate, get this out, and go in there and take the lead.
let's come down first pitch and just.
We're starting to get a little later in the
Yep.
ball game here. You know, 5th inning. It's
There you
anybody's
go.
game for the taking at this point.
Yep.
So we need to do our part.
Yeah, both clubs have scored, or actually stranded several runners in scoring position as well. So Ben just probably, like you mentioned, doesn't need to get exotic here.
Nope,
Just,
bring it down.
bring it across.
Make them beat you.
There we go. Benny the Bull ready to roll here on the mound. Bases are loaded with Ramblers. Ben
That
comes
way,
down
Ben.
Main Street. Good job.
That's what you need to do when you come into a ball game like that. Get that first one right down for a strike. He wasn't swinging until he had a strike. I'm pretty
Yep.
sure of that.
Good block. Good block. And I didn't see. Oh, we moved Chase to center field, correct?
Chase went to left, Horseman went to
Horseman center.
and Schlink slid over to second.
Yep.
Caden took shortstop.
That one's going to stay outside. 2-1. Let's come back to that same fastball, Benny.
Good
Oh,
pitch.
and that one's going to catch it. Good job, Jack, here. Evens it up at 2 apiece here. Good battle going on. Bases are loaded. Bedden trying to get out of this jam.
Well, do that one again if you feel it.
Good spot, just down and away. Ben going to come down Main Street, and everybody knows it.
Yeah, runners are going to be going.
Batter steps out. Full up here in the top of the 5th inning. Gophers trying to strand all runners.
Oh, good pitch.
And that one's going to stay out. Boy, that looked like a really good pitch.
Not sure where. Must have been low because it was over the plate.
Bauer's going to step to the plate. Boy, that was a really close pitch. That'll make it 3-2 in favor of the Ramblers. He's going to stay down. Good block by Jack. One and 0. Base is still loaded. That one's going to go out.
Come on, Ben. Here we go. Find the strike zone, buddy.
Good job here. Kind of stepped off, took a couple of deep breaths. You're going to come with one down the middle. 2-1.
Runner on third's turning and going back without watching. We can, if we see that, we might have an opportunity.
He's going to stay up. Well, to his credit, he's going back in the baseline, but he's not really watching to see what's going on.
He looked a little longer
Probably.
that time.
Well, 3-1. Ben just trying to find a strike. There you go, Benny. Don't change a thing, bud.
Yeah, I think if Cole could do the old nonchalant thing where he doesn't react until the ball's there and bam, tag.
Yep.
Maybe have him, or Ben just strike him out and we don't have to worry about it.
We'll throw that same pitch. Runner's taking off. Going to be a chopper over to first base. Dug out by Weston.
Well, minimal damage.
There we go. Bases are loaded a couple of times, and Benny gives up a run on the walk. However, only one run, so 3-2 now in favor of the Ramblers. We'll come back with the Gophers in the bottom of the fifth. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack here at Molly Baum Field. Well, damage was limited the last top of the inning, or top of the fifth, rather. However, Gophers are down 3-2 to the Ramblers. They brought one across. Caden Boehm goes 4 2/3 innings, throws 105 pitches. Good cut from Braden Horseman. That one straight back.
See if he can get his hands extended here and rip one through that gap over there. There we go.
Right up the middle there, Braden Horseman. Nice job. Nice swing. Here we go. Got a little something cooking here. A little bring up Caden Boehm.
Wouldn't be a bad time to do the old bunt for a hit from Caden. Caden's pretty good at that. Drop that thing down the third base line.
Yep.
Worst case, we move the runner up here.
Well, nobody really moving too quickly on the corners, so.
Uh-oh. Well, he's too deep. Not going to turn to. Safe.
And everybody's safe.
Yeah, he was almost in the grass. I'm not sure why he was playing so deep, but we'll take it.
You know, that took, he was playing deep and just kind of a perfect storm. That thing took that second hop with a little bit of masse and just kind of slowed up just enough.
Yeah, I think Caden had him by 2 steps. So.
Yep. Braden was running hard on second base. There's no way you're going to get him.
Might be a good place to bunt here, too.
Weston Nolte at the plate. He's going to square and get that one up front and run. Well, that's a good bunt, but I don't know if Weston saw it.
Great job getting that one down. I was a little worried he was going to
wear that one in the teeth, honestly. That was up there, wasn't it? Whew. So runners at second and third, and we may have a pitching change.
I think they're going to talk about whether they're going to put Jack on here or they're going to pitch much to him. I don't anticipate he's going to see a lot of great pitches here.
No. I'd say sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. And if he leaves that sweeper over the plate, just kind of keeping those hands back and shooting it the other way. Anything in the outfield here just deep enough is gonna get you a run. But statistically, maybe you do want to put him on. And
well, I'm going to predict a steady diet of breaking balls.
Yep.
You know, Jack's a pretty good bunter himself, and the way the runs have been limited here this game, not advocating for it, but wouldn't be the worst strategy either.
3-2 ball game here. We're trying to Stranger things have happened, that's for sure. That one's going. There's your first bender.
Yeah,
Good job getting the outside here. That and you know if you're
Jack's
gonna
played enough baseball
Yep.
here that he knows to look for the ball on the off the plate here and shoot that ball the other way, get this run. There it is.
There you go. Puts it over to right center field. One run's going to come around.
It's going to be two.
Caden Boyum is running hard. He's going to slide in there.
Great base
there,
running.
Jackie. He's going to be safe at second base. Give the wave, Jack. There you go. Here we go. A 2-run shot.
Love everything about
Jack.
that play. Now, Jackie might not be the fastest base runner on the team, but that's how you run bases. You watch for that throw to go over, and then you take off as fast as you can, and you get that extra base. That's another run for us right there. You mark my words.
Well, the Gophers go down by 1 in the top of the 5th inning and come back with 2 on a 2 RBI shot from Jack Dornack. Chase Johnson steps to the plate. Aiden Johnsworth running at second base. There you go. Good cut here.
I'm surprised they pitched to him. He's hit him hard twice.
Well, and the one thing to shoot it out to the outside, but he kind of threw that little saucer and it just stayed over the plate, and Jack just basically poke checked that over there. Hit her hard, but didn't try to do too much with it.
No, that's what you got to do in that situation, because if you just shoot it over there, even for a rollover ground ball, you're going to score that run.
Either way, she's tied up, but hey, better off.
We took the lead, Andy. We took the lead.
Perfect. Woo!
Ooh, that was inside. A good deal. Get a pass ball here. Get Slugger over to third base.
1 down. Gophers have retaken the lead. Throw back to second base. Now we got a little more chatter here from the Chatfield dugout. Good to see. Good to see, guys. I hear Mr. Schlink over there. There's never twice.
Old never twice. I don't know where that started, but
it
wasn't a thing when I played way back in the day.
I'm not sure either, but boy,
it's been around a while now.
Ooh, and that one's going to stay on the outside. That'll bring up Carter Schlink.
Yeah, Chase might be well served to scoot up a little bit on that plate. He's so far off, it's making that outside fastball over the corner a little tough to hit for him.
Ooh. Pretty good pitch there. That's going to stay outside. Carter Schlink's going to go up in this one 1-0. And that will be strike 1. Cuts on the outside half. 1-1. Good curveball there.
That was a nice pitch.
Kind of knocked Carter's knees just a little bit there. It stayed nice and tight coming over the plate. Caught that outside. And Carter's going to swing at that one on the inside, and that will be the 3rd out. However, damage is done. A 2-run shot. A couple of RBIs there for Jack Dornack, and the Gophers retake the lead 4-3. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. We go to the top of the 6th inning, top of the order for the Cotter Ramblers. However, Gophers retake the lead on a 2 RBI shot to right center from Jack Dornack. He's going to stay up. 1-0.
Well, Goings has found his way on with a nice double to lead off the game and a couple fielder's choices.
Yep. He's going to be down and away. Little cutter there. Kale's playing a little deeper that time. First out here.
Position there right where he needed to be.
Another pretty good hit, hard hit ball here from Going. But right at the right fielder, Kale shot. 1 down here in the top of the 6th. Well, that's going to be bunted down the line. Ben's going to touch it. Foul ball.
Yeah, nice attempt.
Got down the line very nicely there.
Yeah, you put it. That's no man's land if it stays fair. You wouldn't have even had a throw. But
a lot of spin on that one going over the left side from that left-handed batter. Raymaker takes a couple steps in.
Ooh, that looked pretty good.
Nice pitch there, Benny. Looked like it caught it. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Ooh. Well, even if it was a ball, I like the purpose pitch on that one. It just about caught it. Came inside, maybe talk him into something.
Yeah, he wants to shoot it the other way, so if he can bust it in like that.
And it'll be 2-1.
Both
He's not missing by much.
Yeah, they were both right there. Well, that one might have been in. I kind of liked that first inside pitch. That looked pretty good. But
that one's going to hop just behind the plate. 3-1 here.
Must have the mic turned over at the track event today. I haven't heard much.
Not much at all.
Maybe Scotty's got the night off. We'd hear him.
Oh, strike 2 is going to get this to a full boat.
About the same spot as the first 2 inside pitches.
Payoff pitch. Ooh, right back in it. Just buzzed the tower on that one.
Well, maybe he's angered Ben now. Knocked him right down.
Yep, Benny's going to hit another gear. Schomer comes to the plate.
Well, I look for him to get going here. I mean, if I was coaching, I'd be trying to get that runner in scoring position.
Good wheels over at first base. I think, yeah, you're right.
Ben isn't quite as quick to the plate as Caden, so. Although his lead's pretty minimal.
Yep. I think Ben better be a little careful there. Make sure he's coming set. Came a little high on his chest and then went down just a bit and then went right into his motion.
That should be an out.
And a pop to the right side. Kale shot coming on in. Schlink got back on that one. Ooh, boy, that kind of squirreled a little bit, didn't it?
Well, we turned her into a circus, but came out of there with an out.
Well, 2 down here.
When you write them down, they're scored all the same.
Yep, they are. He's on steps to the plate. And Ben has had a little bit of an eventful inning. However, it's we got 2 down still, just a runner on first base. That one's going to stay up.
the ball hard once over to Raymaker, and he struck out twice on the day.
Good job. Evens the count up to 1 apiece.
There, Ben's getting himself in a groove.
Good move over there from Benny. Hadn't stepped down the rubber yet. Like that move. You're right here. That's you're thanking that pitcher for throwing it to your glove because the way the sun's coming to that first baseman.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
She's not a given that you're going to field everything over there. Ooh, that one's going to stay in. 2-1.
Let's get on the same page over there and get that back pick going. Looking for it.
Ooh, just down. 3-1. Hitters count for Bezants.
Getting a little extra lead here.
That one will stay up. Well, we're going to extend this inning. Runners on first and second. Gopher still up by a run, 4-3.
Was it me or did that look like a knuckle action on it? Some
kind of an odd, yeah. I don't know if a knuckle curve or just he gripped it completely differently or what, but it broke differently. Nice pitch, gassed it up a little bit at the top of the zone.
Well, that was a good looking swing.
Yeah, it was. He had already decided when he came up to the plate he was going after that first pitch.
He's got a little bent up frustration. He's got 3 backward Ks on the day. Hasn't necessarily agreed with all the calls, but he was swinging for the downs on that one. That was a nice looking cut.
Yeah, that's going to hit him.
Well,
that'll load the bases.
That's the one where now he's sore. He toughed it out at the plate, but he got over there. Now that funny bones are ringing.
And that was right on it too.
Well, I wouldn't say he leaned into it, but he sure didn't get out of the way.
Yeah, there's no movement, that's for sure. And Coach Baum will take a timeout here in the top of the 6th inning. Gophers up 4-3, but 2 down, and Ramblers with bases loaded. And what's been just a beautiful evening for baseball.
You know, we've only given up we do have the bases loaded, but we've only given up 3 runs so far, and we have 7 walks and a hit by pitch. So,
yep,
it's going to catch up to you eventually.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the percentages are on walks. So that first batter walks, it's a fairly high percentage that they're coming around to score. And we're going to bring in another pitcher. Looks like Cale's shot. Well, actually,
Cale got excited for a second. He was ready to go.
He threw a few warm-up pitches here the last half inning. And looks like
even Chase, he got all the way in. He still wasn't sure it was him. He must have himself a. Now he's going to first, and Raymaker. Oh, here we go. Weston's coming
in. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like this.
All right. Well. Well, it's not the most enviable position to come in when you've got bases loaded with 2 down, and you got to get that out to get out of the inning and maintain that lead. However, for young pitchers, you gotta get yourself in that position at some point, at some point you're going to put yourself in that position, so you might as well. Good learning experience one way or the other, that's for sure.
Well, Weston's went fastball, change curve, and they are all for a strike so far on his warm-up pitches, so that's nice to see. Two-seamer. Weston's kind of like a crafty Yu Darvish type. He's got more pitches than he can count.
Yeah, he's got a plethora of different pitches. A little bit of a different tail on that one, too. We got a left-hander at the plate, and if you can locate that, that'll be a nice one to have.
He pronates his changeup real nicely, and he gets a lot of run away from that left-handed batter.
Good spot right there on the outside half. I've been seeing more and more pitching videos of guys, you know what, a couple of different types of fastball with the four-seam and the two-seam and a change-up, and forget that curve till you're ready to throw it. It's really good advice, and even for these older kids. Oh, there was your runaway. That's
going to be tough to hit.
Yep. Well, Gophers lead this one 4-3.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Oh, good.
To the gap, and we probably are going to clear the bases on this one. That's going to be 3 runs across here for the Ramblers. And, boy, good job of getting that bat out and over the plate. Weston threw a breaking ball, and he just went with it.
Yeah, he kept it up a little bit, unfortunately, but
well,
put a good swing on it.
Yep.
So, you know, sometimes you just got to give the other guy credit, and he put a good swing on it and found a hole.
Well, it's going to make it 6-4. Still within 2 runs here. We've got a couple of bats to work with. Gophers bats have started coming around a little bit more as well as we got into the game. Runner on second base. Base is cleared here for the Ramblers. They take the lead. 2 down in the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, see, it only takes that one hit to clear the bases with those walks. They come back to get you.
Well, Weston up 0-2 here. And 2 down, and runners were moving right away. Weston gasses it up a little bit. Moves this count to 1-2. Ooh, that one's going to hit him. Kind of lost control of that change a bit, took a bit off of it. And Burns will come to the plate. Right down Main Street to start things off.
You get to the bottom of the order, you know, sometimes it's just good to stick with that old number 1 and make them do something with it.
They hit it. They hit it. At this point,
we can't afford free base runners.
Nice job. Kind of I don't know if that'll little tail back into the plate or not. Kind of a different delivery on that. Nice pitch though. Going up 0-2.
Yeah, bring it again. Ooh, look good.
Good spot. Good spot. 1-2. Shot over to the right side, under the glove of Carter Schlink. They're bringing the run. That's going to be 2 more for the Ramblers, and that'll make it 8-4. Hard hit ball to the right side, just kind of scooted under Carter.
Well, it was going to be a tough play regardless, but the ball kicked hard left.
Yep. Yeah.
Once it hit the dirt and
it took off
between his glove and his knee. Just about to say that, you know, the guy didn't look like he was really excited about pulling the ball, and maybe Carter better get himself ready there. But that'd have been tough regardless. He hit that pretty hard.
Yeah.
Bad hop.
He barreled it up pretty well. Weston comes inside. 7-4 now in favor of the Ramblers. I had thought they got 2. They just got 1 there. Okay, perfect. Runners on first and third. Good cut straight back from Bowers. Weston goes up again, 0-2 though on this batter. 2 down. That one's going to be in the dirt. Going to throw to the inside, over to Chase Johnston. That'll be the 3rd out. Damage is done, however. Big inning for the Cotter Ramblers. They came up with 4 more runs. They're going to take the lead in this one, 7-4. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Gophers up to bat. Be right back. Well, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ramblers with a big top of the 6th to go ahead 7-4 over the Gophers. Gophers looking for base runners here. Ooh, and that bender looked like it was going to come in on Kale, and it broke just about hit the inside of that plate. 1-0. Brings it again.
Well, let's make them throw you a strike here. Getting late in the game, need the base runners.
Yeah, almost have to operate as your Kale going to pop that one up just past short. Left fielder coming in hard on that. Ooh. One down. Boy, the way he came in on that, I didn't know if he's going to go after it or not. Ryan Rindles will come to the plate for the Gophers, his first at-bat today.
Yeah, Ryan's had a limited number of bats, but he's made good on all of them this year. He's a couple base hits and
Good cut. Yeah, he's got that nice swing.
yeah, nice level swing, line drive hitter.
And that one's going to kind of tail away from him, and it'll be second out of this inning. That'll bring up Ben Carrier. Gophers down in this one, 7-4. Ben Carrier comes through. Need base runners.
That's going to drop,
That
hopefully.
one is, yep.
Nope. not gonna do
No,
it.
just
Hung up.
playing shallow enough. And it'll be a 1-2-3 inning for the Ramblers. Gophers go to the field. Ramblers come up in the top of the 7th inning right after this. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack. We go to the top of the 7th inning. John Going steps to the plate for the Ramblers. Weston Nolte to deliver. That's going to come hard inside. Going will get himself out of the way. Chris finally had to put on his sweatshirt.
Starting to cool off a little. It's still April.
Yes. Nice job, Weston. Couldn't, looking for signs and wasn't able to get them. And Jack worked it out. Little breaker sits up. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Curveball. He got all over that one. That is going to be off the fence. He will round and go into second. Stand up double for Going, and Going continues a good night of ball for himself here at the plate.
He's kind of shot the ball all over the field.
And that'll bring up today's catcher, Miles Brummer. He had a little A little injury issue here between innings here in warm-up pitches. He's going to step out. Oh, the life behind the plate.
Life of a catcher.
It's not always pretty. Nobody down, top of 7, going on second base. That one's going to be a strike. Starts off 0-1.
That's one where if you roll that glove over to catch it, you don't get the call. So you did a nice job.
Going to get that one over to the right side. Carter Schlenk fields it cleanly over to Chase Johnson for the putout, a 4-3 putout. Brummer, nice job, did his job. Push that run over to third base, however. Schomer will come to the plate. One down here in the top of the 7th inning. Gophers looking to just stop this one right now. Infield comes in.
Oh. Well, yeah.
And Schumer with a good piece of hitting just knocks that one out to left field. One down, and they score another run. That'll go up 8-4.
Had to try it there. He couldn't let that run score.
Bizant's steps to the plate. Yeah, really, you just play the odds as best you can, and did a good job and nice piece of hitting there on that one.
Yeah, I think it would have been a hit if we were back to.
Yeah. Bizant hits that one. Well, that's going to carry a little further than I thought. That's going to be close to the fence. Going to be caught, however, in center field by Ben Carrier. That'll be the second out of this 7th inning.
Yeah, that really did carry, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
That was 340-ish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought what looked to be a real routine pop fly at about 290 really carried more than I thought. Ooh, good pitch, tailed away. One and 0. Weston Nolte on the mound. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Tails away. 2-0. That one's going to be behind him. I think he got out of the way. Weston just kind of came across himself pretty darn hard on that one. Would like that pitch back. And Jack can lunge all he wants. He's not going to get to that one.
No. Please.
Runner advances to second base. And leave that one up. Runners at first and second now with 2 down. Will Peterson steps to the plate.
Well, Weston's at 24 pitches. I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow, but he's got himself about 5 pitches to work with here if he's going to throw tomorrow.
Well, I was hoping for a 1-pitch at bat here and get that 3rd out, and we wouldn't have to worry about it. At least get him a couple innings tomorrow.
Yeah, I'd like to see him throw against Zumbrota.
And that'll stay on the outside half. 2-1. Pushes it over to the left side, and we'll see Gophers have a play. Oh!
Oh, insult to injury on that one.
Cole Raymaker here just about got that one.
Hit him right in the forehead.
Oh.
I think he might have broke his glasses.
Lenses everywhere. Well, nice sportsmanship there. Cotter coach went out to look at him. He saw the play and wanted to go out and make sure he was okay. Oh. I wondered, that kind of took a goofy hop. I didn't see where it hit him right away.
Poor kid.
Oof. Well, count is even here at 2-2. Ooh, Weston just about pulled him into that one. Jack out there having a little talk here with Weston. Runners on first and second, two down.
We're looking at that guy at second, I believe.
Oh, and he's going to ring him up, strike on the outside.
We'll take it.
Well, Cotter comes back and gets himself one more run here in the top of the 7th inning. Gophers down 8-4, and one more run at the bats to get out of this thing. We will be right back with a bottom of the 7th inning. Hey, welcome back, Gopher fans. Andy O'Connor along with Chris Dornack. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Gophers need 4 to keep this one going. Braden Horseman will step to the plate to lead things off. Going to get a strike on the inside.
We're starting to get a little wider here as the evening progresses. That last one we run up there to get the third out was pretty off the plate as well, so it's going both ways, but the zone is expanding. Run it out.
Down to third base.
Yeah, good hustle.
Good throw over. Braden runs well, just about got there. That'll bring up Caden Boyum. One down here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Yeah, spitting. He's been pretty efficient. He's through 6.1 innings. Got himself 10 Ks on 84 pitches, excuse me. Only 2 walks.
And he starts off with a bender. If you remember here, the first 2 2/3 inning, he wasn't able to get that pitch across, but nice Sunday hop over to second base. Nice play there for the second out. Boy, that one couldn't have come up any nicer for him on that.
Well, here comes Weston. Coming off the get it down or die bunt his last at bat.
It came in hard on him. Boy, if
it hit him in the forehead if he hadn't gotten it down.
Exactly, yeah. A slight margin of error of that hitting him in the face or the bat. So, boy, good job defensively getting that bunt down. 2 down here, bottom of the 7th. Gophers down 8-4. Trying to keep this one going.
He just got the 2 outs. He's feeling the complete game here. He tried to jack it up just a little more than he needed to there.
Yep, just
wasn't very happy with himself.
That one will stay down. 2-1. Yep, just needs to finish this out, and nothing exotic.
No, if we end up taking the L here, and you got to tip your cap to Spite, and he's throwing a heck of a game.
Oh, right back at him. It hits him in the foot. Boy, Weston, that's a hard hit ball.
Yeah. Get Jack to the plate here and maybe get a little something cooking.
Well, Jack with a couple of RBIs last time. 2 down, however, in the bottom of the 7th inning. See if we get a runner for Weston. Nope, we're not going to. I'm just giving him just give him an extra pitch to see. Boy, that came off pretty hard off that inside foot. You got Buzz the Tower, and that was the Charlie Brown. That one's going to sweep across. Kind of pitch Jack away a little bit again.
I'll just keep that same swing. Go with it. Big hole on the right side.
Going to stay off as well. Weston gets back. A little feint throw down there. Just make sure you don't get that back pick and get back. You obviously need the runs.
Yeah, make them throw you a strike here.
Weston gets back. Pretty good move over there.
Well, yeah, Spighton's still all smiles at this point. He's had himself a good ball game, and he's feeling good out there.
One comes inside, just about gets Jack. 3-0. Goes outside in the first 2 and comes in hard on the 3rd.
Well, we need the runners here.
Safe bet to say he's going to be watching this one.
I hope so.
Down the middle. Still hitters count for Jack.
Yeah, still need a good pitch. Don't need to reach here.
Right up the middle, under the second baseman's glove. Weston's going to move himself over to third base.
Nice base hit there.
Nice, good shot. Just about got to that one too, but boy, you hit that one a little harder than the first time around too. But runners on first and third. And we will get a runner, and that's going to be Johns Rude. Two down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Gophers looking to extend this one. They need 4.
Now Chase is a long ways off a home plate.
And that one's going to come on the inside. Boy, where he's standing in that box, if he throws that same pitch, I hope Chase just rockets that one.
Well, yeah, I mean, inside's right down the middle where he's standing.
That one's going to stay up and out.
But that one's off the plate by half an inch, and he can't reach that pitch because he's too far away.
Got to come in, yeah. Swings at that one up on top, 1-2. Runners on first and third. Good job holding. All right, Chase, just hold your spot there. You're all right.
Don't need to do much. Just
2 and 2.
See it in, put it in play, get that tying run up to the plate. There you go. That'll do it.
Go over to the right side. He's going to
Get
score a run. Nice job hanging in there. That away, Chase Johnston. That'll make it 8-5. Bottom of 7 here. Bring up Carter Schlink. Good piece of base running there also from Aiden. He kind of stuck around there and waited to get close here. Never really gave the first baseman a good look at it. A little gamesmanship from him there. Runners on first and second. Long look. That one will stay up.
Yeah, normally on that, I would probably say that he needed to be in front of that. That was going to be a base hit either way.
Yep.
Be in front of that ball and be on third base. But in this situation, I kind of messed with him a little bit and made sure that we got the runner on first and moved up a base.
That one will stay in and down.
Spighton's up to 101 pitches here. I'm guessing he probably hasn't thrown that many this year. He might be getting a little tired.
Well, words of wisdom here from the Chatfield dugout.
I imagine when the auto take is on here at this point in the ball game, I hope we understand that.
Well, 2-0 to Carter Schlink. Coming back with a strike to make it 2-1 is find your way on base here, Carter. Strike on the outside, good pitch. Good location with that one, kind of just down on the...
Tough one to hit. Got him.
And that hit him. Well, here we go. Bases are loaded with Gophers, and we'll see. Spighton's got, that's probably, 104 for him, isn't it?
That's what I have, but maybe Coach thinks it's 105. That would be great because he's been pretty tough today.
And he is going to come out. We'll see who we've got coming in. Tough spot for a pitcher to come in here. Bottom of 7.
Yeah, well,
a 3-run lead.
Zaley or Pat, whoever's in there, just updated it to 105. So.
Yeah. Zaley's got. She's got game changer tonight, and Lucy's got the book.
I saw Pat down there next to Coach Baum right on his left shoulder with his phone, so I thought maybe he took it over with his seniority, but he might be letting him know the scores for the other games since he likes to do that too.
Well, new pitcher here for the Cotter Ramblers. Spighton came out with a nice game, 105 pitches, but started off a little slow and then found his groove here right around the end of the second inning, and really kind of went into auto.
He was actually looking pretty tough prior to that, and then he just was excellent after that, and he really did a nice job for the Ramblers and came out of that with 10 strikeouts and about a pitch away from a complete game.
Yeah, yep.
Good effort to be proud of.
Well, we talked, at the beginning of the season. That's tough stretching him out that far early like that. Well, John Going is going to come in, and we'll see what he does on the mound. He's had a nice day at the plate. We'll see what he's got on the hill. Gale shot steps to the plate. Base is loaded. That one will stay down. Gale just needs to get his pitch here.
I'm certain Gale had a talking to over there while we were waiting for Going to warm up. We're not going to be swinging here until we get a strike.
Well, I'll tell you what, that left fielder has started moving toward center field and is pretty shallow, quite honestly. He takes one step back, but boy, if Kale gets his
Well, we're not
pitch he's feeling.
we're not exactly the fastest team this year, but we're in pretty good shape with the runners
Yep.
we have on base right here. 3 of our faster runners.
Yeah, Schlinker can definitely score from first base if he gets one to the gap. Oh, and that one's going to get past the third baseman, and everyone's going to hold up. Boy, that one kind of got up on Byzance pretty quickly. Kind of took that last hop and got right above his glove, almost up toward his cap. Ryan Rindles will step to the plate for the Gophers. Bases loaded, 8-6 now. Gophers chipping away at this one, 2 down. That's going to be a strike on the outside.
Carter, get a better secondary out there, bud. We need you to score on a base hit.
Not a lot of holding going on at second base,
Yeah,
so you
none.
got to get good cut from Ryan. He goes down 0-2. Bases are loaded. Gophers need 2 to keep going here. And that one comes on the inside, and Ryan takes a swing at that one. Well, that's going to end this one here. Gophers trying to get a little something cooking in the bottom of the 7th to keep it going. They drop this one to the Winona Cotter Ramblers 8-6 on this beautiful Thursday night here in Chatfield, Minnesota. Gophers, a little interesting on the mound here. Caden threw 105 pitches, or plus 105, but dropped back to 105. Had a couple, Benny came in as well as Weston to close this thing out. But Spitting for the Ramblers had a real nice game. And then Going obviously comes in here and closes this thing out for the Ramblers. So Gophers drop this one 8-6. They go to Zumbrota Mazeppa tomorrow night. Not sure what the weather's going to bring. It sounds like maybe a few showers, but hopefully those stay off until 8 o'clock. And we can get that one in. Gophers 1-1 on the week, and we'll see what Zumbrota brings. Hard to tell. We'll see Preston, might see Hudson. They got a couple other pitchers.
Lochner.
Definitely not on. Yeah, Lochner threw
Crafty
well against
lefty.
us last year. Pretty crafty, and he's
Not
a
sure.
senior now.
Not sure what they've done this week with their pitching so far,
Yep.
but they've got some athletes there, and they're not off to the greatest start. But I suspect they're going to get it together here real quick.
Oh yeah.
They're a good team, and it'll be a challenge for us.
Yeah, it'll be a good one. It'll be a tester, that's for sure. You never know. We've had some pretty decent ones there. It's kind of a goofy ballpark, real deep in left center and center, almost a squared off there in the center of the field. So outfielders, everything's got to stay in front, or you might be running for days. But I believe 3 games next week as well. We've got a
pretty
makeup
much,
game.
all the way through here until the end of the season. So
Yep, and we do have a makeup game against Fillmore Central on Wednesday that starts at 3 p.m. because we've got academic banquet after that starts at 6, or actually snacks at 6, and then everything kicks off after that. But Gophers 1-1 on the week, travel to Zumbrota Mazeppa tomorrow night. They drop this one 8-6 to the Winona Cotter Ramblers. We will see you next week for baseball action. For Chris Dornack, I'm Andy O'Connor. Good night, all.